All right. To start with, we're gonna start with our icebreaker question, which is what are you most grateful for, either work best or personal best? I'll share first para medyo ano muna. Dapat ako din mag-share.
Sure, dapat.
uh, for me, my personal best, or what is it that I'm most grateful for, is the graduation that happened at, I think that was just Wednesday, yung graduation ni Ina. So, she graduated sa kinder pa lang level yun ha. So, mag-elementary pa lang siya. Pero iba yung feeling. Nakakatuwa talaga yung parang you're seeing them kasi step by step eh. Alam mo yan, you have two kids. So,
I saw it.
mo. So nakakatawa that you're there every step of their yung habang lumalaki sila, and even those moments na kailangan you have to be there as a parent. I'm just grateful that I can actually do that. So that's for me. That's that's what my one thing for today. How about you?
Congratulations to Ina. So, same with me. As a parent myself, di ba? Parang, if you have time to at least check with them, see with them while you're working, that's really best thing or a great opportunity because not everyone has that opportunity. So I think that's one of the greatest thing that I can share with our listener or to those people who will watch this.
Totoo. Basta ganun na talaga pag parent eh. It's mostly about our kids. Thank you, Gerson. And of course, we have the same questions as all of the VAs that we have. Your tagging is like general virtual assistant, no, based on the workload. Kasi iba-iba siya eh. It's not really being an executive, parang ganon. Tama ba?
Correct. A general virtual assistant.
Okay, but no worries. For those that are listening to us today, bibigyan mo naman sila ng sagot mamaya since it's one of the questions. So about your daily task. So for our first question, what was your work? If you could share that to us before you became part of SAS, can you tell us more about that?
You know that certainly sure. Over the past 7 years, I've had the
7.
yeah 7, but you actually more tenured to me.
Oh.
I've had the opportunity to work with various clients and handle different customer service and technical support roles. So it has been dynamic and ever evolving environment, especially in the BPO. So it actually helped me to grow both personally and professionally in that industry.
Thank you. So call center agent, pareho tayo, nagmula tayo dyan, no? So, most of our VAs too came from being a call center agent. At pag talagang nandiyan ka sa side net, ang dami mong matutunan. So, for me, that's already an edge for anyone that are listening, that are call center agents like us before, na gusto nilang maging VA like us. It's really malaking edge for them to really be in this industry. Yan yung lagi kong sinasabi kasi, well, oo, totoo naman, before we became part of this industry, parang ang dami nating question, paano ba mag-umpisa, ganito, ganyan. Pero hindi nila alam na yung kanilang experience working as a call center agent is already an edge for them to become a VA. All they need to do is to make a decision. And
Yeah, that's right.
Totoo, just like what you did. Kasi when you started, talaga nandun ka pa, nag-work ka pa, but you're already reaching out.
Yeah, it took me like 1 year to really decide, and at the same, that's why it's really a milestone to stay here in SAS now for 4 months. So ongoing. So I already consider it as a milestone. And if you're a call center agent, correct, that it's really your edge because it's really the solid foundation. Like effective communication can be used in finding clients. Sometimes you don't have the skills yet. Soft skills will do. It will eventually develop as long as you have the confidence. So that's the reason why I'm here now.
Totoo. Thank you, Gerson. And of course, for our next question, this is more about what you are doing. So at least they will have an idea about the task. As a general virtual assistant working for medyo yung client that you're working with is like sa property management side sila, pero meron din silang other business if I'm not mistaken. But tell us more. What are your daily tasks as a VA right now?
Correct. The first time when I was interviewed, so akala ko talaga property management, but this is more of landscaping industry. So from a customer service support, a technical support. I don't have any idea. I don't have background with landscaping. I don't even know like love nature or like
Yeah.
even like doing some planting trees, di ba? Sa BPO may mga ganun, pero hindi tayo nakaka-join sa ganun. So, it was really amazing that I was able to enter in this industry. So I actually they consider me as their assistant estimator. So nag-estimate sa atin like we do our own like mowing like tayo nagdadami, di ba? Yung place natin like Pilipinas, iba talaga yung culture. So that's the reason why having like PPO experience, you will have an edge because you already know the culture that you're working for. So yung nature nila, yung trabaho nila, like not totally tago, but in geography, what Ryan said, yung condition ng weather nila, parang weird. Because, from
Oo.
October to April, they experience like snow. It's like half of the year. And like sa atin tropical, we can do like landscaping all year round. So when I enter in the landscaping industry, I don't have really an idea. So wala silang structure like, oh, this would be the training ground or this would be, you will be a trainee. No, you're already a worker. So, ano to? Parang ganun. Generally, ako, ano ba to si Rich? Parang ganun. So, it's a leap of faith, sometimes you have to go out from your comfort zone. Diba? Parang
Mm.
pag alam mo yung ginagawa mo like a technical support, even though you're sleeping or even even not totally sleeping but closing your eyes, diba? Alam mo,
Uy,
how to
narinig ko
navigate.
narinig ng TL mo before, natutulog ka sa call.
Ang late na ako yun. I don't know. Kidding aside, diba? Even like closing your eyes, alam mo na yung gagawin, where to go, how to handle customers. So here, like, wala akong Filipino, co-workmate. All my colleagues are American. And, 3 months,
Grabe.
kaya nga it's like, paano ko to, ilulusot, ganon. So, it's like, wala kaming weeding dito. We don't have like fall or spring cleanup, like weeding control, fertilization. Sabi ko, kanya yung mga plantita dito dahil kanya yung diskarte, di
Okay.
ba?
Totoo.
Oo. So I have to like one of my tools that I use is YouTube. Actually YouTube. I'm just watching, hindi ko alam yung mga tools na ginagamit nila sa atin, tamang pala lang or lagadera ba yun? Basta
Itak
yung
lang, oo.
uh,
Well, itak lang, all in one.
paano na may back blower, may mga mower. So since I'm already part of the organization, so I just let them know that I'm willing to learn. Ba lahat naman tayo nag-start ng wala talagang like idea or background. But since they accepted me in that industry, so they're all welcoming. Iba pa rin pag Americans. Like, hindi ko naman sinasabing like, pero mataas kasi ang standard ng Filipino. Alam mo yun, di ba? Then just let them know that you're willing to learn things and you can work out things, they will accept you. So they are all appreciative. Like, uh,
And generous.
yeah, yeah. I will share that I got my this headset and also monitor for only 2 months.
Grabe, grabe
Oo nga.
talaga.
So, ayun, sa hindi ko alam kung paano gawin itong like, mag-estimate ako. So, using, di ba, dahil nga nasa Pilipinas tayo and we're working virtually. So, Google Map. So, estimate. Oo. Yeah,
Oo.
ito naman nahihirapan na at some point kasi maliit yung screen, yung monitor screen ko. So, uh, pero I still able to at least make some estimate and do some. Kasi dinadrop ko siya para ka lang nag-measure. Like,
Oo.
paano ba siya yan? Parang nagme-measure ka lang ng mapa. Ganon. Medyo maliit minsan yung screen size that affects yung measurement mo.
Kaya
And,
kanila binilhan. Grabe
oh,
talaga
actually,
sila.
yung colleagues ko, kasi di ba, pag wala kasi yung ginagawa, parang, di ba, pag DPO kasi whole 8 hours queuing, di ba, parang, magkaroon ng system issue, parang, yay, wala tayong
Yung
calls, parang
call.
gano'n.
Oo.
Pero here, di ba, parang naiinip ka, ano ba dapat kong gawin? Kasi I was, like, I'm being paid, like, per hour. Wala akong ginagawa. So, yung, parang inaano mo yung sarili mo, like, you educate yourself. Diba? You have
Yes.
to help yourself kasi hindi naman alam to ni Miss Reg yung ginagawa ko. Ano bang tools to, diba? So you have to really educate yourself and at the same time, because iba kasi yung facing nila, diba? Parang sa atin, jargon yung words na to. So I have to, that's why when I actually offer like to create a glossary, I actually create myself a glossary and I presented this to the team, which they can also use. Sabi ko kasi parang like as a general virtual assistant and live here in the Philippines, some of the words or like phrases that they're using within the organization. Kasi sa atin sa BPO, di ba, we do have our own like terms,
Oo.
terminology, like queuing, ox jumping. But
Grabe, hindi talaga pinakawala ng ops shopping.
so yun, so I will create like or collate all the terms that I will encounter that I'm not familiar with, and I actually created a draft or terminology for that. So I actually shared with the team. So, uh, yeah. So actually, it was helpful for me and to them also. They can use that as their reference as well. So
Oo, so kahit sila din. Sabagay kasi kapag landscaping business, it's totally different eh. Marami nga namang jargon words from that.
yeah, especially without idea talaga. So I'm handling like maintenance service. So ayun yung mga nagpapadamo like mowing, fertilizing, mga di ba sa Amerika kasi mga like they love nature talaga. Especially they're all busy, walang siguro malalaki kasi yung ano nila, di ba? Like yung lawn nila, so they don't have time. So, ayun yung parang ina-offer namin as part of the service. So, hindi siya talaga yung landscaping na magde-design ng garden. So, it's different department like installation services. But for me, it's more on maintenance service that they need all throughout the year, like snow removal. So, we do have that also.
Oh,
Yeah.
4 seasons, parang ganon. So, may kinikater niya yon.
Yes.
Galing. Sa bagay nga naman, kasi there's a problem that needs to be resolved. So most of the businesses that they have in the US is about resolving those issues. Nakakatawa naman. How about, so that's your daily task. Totoo yun eh. May nabanggit ka kanina kasi that not all tools is alam namin as your support. And for you to really grow or for you to really, ano ba yung tamang term, be successful as a VA, you really need to be resourceful. Yun talaga yung I'm not really number one, but one of the skills that you really have to have as a BA is for you to be resourceful. Kasi most of the things that you have to learn, tama ka doon, YouTube, Google, nandiyan na sa internet eh. We just really have to look for it. Thank you for sharing, Gerson. And we're
Yes.
down to our last question. Ito naman a little bit personal, which I think I already know your answer based on your the first one kanina sa icebreaker. But I still would like to ask, what is your why or your motivation in working?
Mm. Like personal fulfillment and professional growth can be motivating factors, but again, as a parent myself, our motivating factors is to provide like our family needs and also to secure their future. Especially we have like grade school now. And so that's dedication and hard work should be there because these are things or factors that really motivate us to do our job well.
Yay! Thank you, Gerson. Totoo, no? For sure, there will always be personal reasons like growth and career-wise, professional-wise, just like what you mentioned. But at the end of the day, it's really is all about our family pa din. That's why we're working. And hopefully, all of us are going to be successful in this industry kasi it's booming eh, especially during pandemic and after until now or bago pa mag-pandemic actually, VA industry is already here or the freelancing world. But that's it. That's it for today, Gerson. Thank you for joining us. And
Right.
we hope na ma-invite ka ulit namin for other talks. Maybe makakognito yung founders back then. Ano ba ibang topic na yun for sure.
Sure. As
All
always.
right. As always,
Thank you.
thank you.